success in the business world, but still, they long for the simpler times in that beat-up old house at the edge of college campus. But those glory days, they're gone for good. Or are they?
What are the two most prominent essentials that every human in a first world country needs, regardless of age, gender, sexual orientation, whether you prefer cats or dogs? What does everyone be shopping for? Socks and pencils. I'd like to introduce to you the, hopefully by your power, up-and-coming company of Shoe-tencils.
We'll be selling our socks for $10 and our pencils for $12. To follow our budget, we'll be selling $1,383.33 of these products. The cost of the production for our project will be $2,074.99. The cost of marketing for socks will be $691.66. The work wages will be $1,383.36.
We have to determine how much of each item, product 1 and product 2, we need to sell in order to be less than our budget of $10,000 spent on production, marketing, and wages, production being 15%, marketing 5%, wages 10% out of that value. So we'd multiply the number we'd like to sell by the price of our item, and then we'd multiply that by all the percentages that we would be taking out of our budget in decimal form. So 15% would be 0.15, 5% 0.05, 10% 0.1. And we multiply that by our price of the product by its how much we will sell of it. And then we add all those values together because we know that, and then we do the same with our other product. And then we know that, and then we add those two values together because that combined value will be what we will be taking out of our budget in order to make a profit. And then because of the restrictions we were put in within our problem, which were that product 1 has to produce at least 500 but no more than 1,300, and product 2 has to produce at least 700 but no more than 1,900, then we know that 500 is less than or equal y is less than or equal y is less than or equal 1,300, and then 700 is less than or equal x is less than or equal 1,900. In this case, y is our product 1 and x is our product 2, which is what we use in our equations. Trials and errors, but ultimately we came up with the values after graphing 1,383.333 and 1,300. We multiplied those by the values, as I said, added those up, and we'd get this number right here, which is as close to 10,000 with the values that we have that we are able to get. The x and y values are what we, how much we will produce. So that will be what we would multiply our cost of the product by, which is shown in the equations that have already been explained. And the restrictions are also put into this graph. The green is the restriction of product 2, and the blue is the restriction of product 1. Then the red is our value equation, so just our equation overall of both of the products, and that is what gives us this graph, which gave us the points that we were able to conclude and use.
Wow, that was so powerful.